Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is an impromptu speech. No preparation being done because Mr. Paul O'Mahony was going to give me the content of my speech about which I was to speak a minute or two before the meeting. He's holding his head in shame, ladies and gentlemen. But you see, he didn't. So this is going to be an extremely interesting speech for me to do. You see, let's think about it. Where the heck is my funny bone? I looked for it. I looked everywhere for it. Is it here? Is it here? Is it there that I'm pointing to Paul O'Mahony? No, of course not. Where is your funny bone? Well, let me tell you a little bit about my bones. Well, my bones are getting a bit old and creaky. This is what happens when you are pushing towards that age of, what would you call 80? Age of descent? Age of curiosity? Age of, I'm still learning something every day. No, well, maybe not. That's 2 years away from me. I just had a birthday the other day. I was 78 years old. No, I'm not going to say 78 years young because that would be a lie. My body tells me every day that I'm old. My brain tells me every day, don't be such a stupid old woman. But only she doesn't use the word old. She does use the word stupid. Well, I don't know. You see, basically, I'm a very serious person. No, don't laugh. This is true. I'm a very serious person. I get up in the morning, late, every day. Now, don't they say that for wisdom, you should get up with the dawn and go to bed with the sun when the sun goes to bed? Well, I don't. I do it the other way around. I get up at about, well, at the moment, 9 o'clock, because anywhere later in my sister's house, and they'd be throwing me out. And instead of going to bed at a sensible time, like 10 o'clock or even 11 o'clock, I struggle to turn the light out at maybe 12:30, sometimes 1:45, or even 1 o'clock. And then I complain the following day when I'm woken up at 6 o'clock by the birds and the sunshine streaming through my window. I complain that I'm tired. I did that to Mr. O'Mahony this evening when he asked me to do this speech. I said to him, I am very tired. I don't really. Okay, go on, I'll do it. Just to keep you happy and keep you quiet. So let's think a little bit more about this thing, the funny bone. What exactly is it? But let's be serious for just a few seconds, because my fellow Toastmasters, this is actually a very serious subject. I don't know if you've ever had a friend who is a good comedian, somebody who can make you laugh at almost everything they say. Well, if you were to talk to that person and say, how do you do it? They would say, I don't know. It's just me. And another thing you would find out about that person is that inside, they're often not very happy people. Just think of a few well-known comedians in this world who have taken their own lives. Without naming names, I can think of at least 2 very prominent ones, and there'll probably be many more. 3, I've just thought of another one. It is sad, but it is true that the art of comedy, maybe it is an art, I don't know, maybe it's a skill, but it is something which seems to engender depression. And that seems crazy, doesn't it? Because a person who can stand up in front of you and make you laugh can be inside a depressive. Makes no sense to me. Well, I am not one of those people. And maybe that's why I can't find my funny bone. Because I'm a happy girl. I've always been happy. I've always been full of life. Happy to go through life and try to be nice, to be kind, to be thoughtful. All right, I fail on all those three, but I do my best. But I still want to find that funny bone. That's why I undertook this project. Not just this project, this path. Because I've never seen myself as a funny person. And I still don't see myself as a funny person. Maybe I should stop trying. What do you think? Would that work? I can't hear you. Okay, I've got a few nods. Yeah, okay, I'll stop trying. I won't even attempt to make a joke. You see, because if I ask you, why did the chicken cross the road? You're going to tell me that you don't know. And the trouble is, I don't either, you see, because, oh, I don't know. Why did the dinosaur cross the road? Because chickens hadn't been invented yet. I know, it's pretty corny, isn't it? Well, the colour behind Mr. Omani went from yellow to red, from yolk, well, from white, egg white to yolk to blood. So I guess I'd better stop. It's been a pleasure trying not to make you laugh. And I'm hoping that by the time I next give the speech, I will at least have a vague idea of where my funny bone is. Mr. Toastmaster.